Good day, students. Welcome to another English learning video. In this video, we will have a short look at one of the most frequently used and oldest diagrams, a pie chart. We will learn what a pie chart looks like and how to read a pie chart. We will also take a look at the words that are often used to describe a pie chart. Let's start with this. What comes to your mind when you think of a pie? Look at this. A golden brown crusty pie with the fillings of your choice. With a cup of tea? That's moment of your life. Sounds great, isn't it? Usually, when you enjoy your pie, you won't have it without cutting them into slices, as your mouth is usually not big enough to take in such a big pie. A pie chart gets its name from these beautiful, tasty pies, as they both are circles and can be cut into slices. A pie chart is also called a circle chart. As you can see in this example pie chart, its shape is a circle. We use the circular diagram to show the relative size of information, statistics, or data. Let's see how a pie chart works to show statistics in an effective way. English is spoken by a lot of people in the world. But how many of them are native speakers? Namely, how many people in the world use English as their first language? According to the table here, 231 million people are in the USA, 60 million in the UK, 19 million in Canada, 70 million in Australia, 4 million in New Zealand, and 29 million in other countries in the world. These numbers add up to 360 million. To make a pie chart, you need to calculate the percentage of the numbers. We use the number that represents the USA as an example here. The total number of English native speakers is 360 million. We see this number as 100%. To calculate the percentage of the number that represents the USA, you need to use division, 除法. In this case, 231 million divided by 360 million makes approximately 0.64. We change 0.64 into percentage, which is 64%. We do the same calculation to other numbers. Please have a look at the chart here. Now that we have the numbers and the percentage, we can use them to make a pie chart. As we have mentioned before, a pie chart is a circle. From this chart, we can know that among all the English native speakers, the USA accounts for 64%, the UK 17%, and so on. Transforming numbers on the table into such graphs is helpful. Readers can know the relative portion each element accounts for instantly. For example, in this case, we can know that among all the people who use English as their first language, the USA has the most. You should always remember one thing. A chart is used as a visual aid that helps you get your message to your audience effectively. Explanation is still required. For example, in an article, a chart always comes with a passage that explains it. Or in a presentation, the presenter should display the chart and make some verbal comments to make this presentation meaningful. So here's the question. What does the passage describing the pie chart look like? We need to have a look at the components of a pie chart first. Usually, we will see the title of a pie chart above the pie itself. The title shows the purpose of the chart or the question the chart answers. Then, below the title, we see the data. That's where you see the pie. We usually use different colors on different slices to make the chart more vivid and help readers distinguish one slice from another quickly. A legend is put below the pie to show what each color stands for. The last thing is the source. It is the subtle yet important part. as it helps the readers judge whether the information you provide is solid and trustworthy. So, how is a pie chart described? Usually, in a passage describing a pie chart, it consists of two parts. The first part is the introduction to the pie chart. This often comes from the title of a pie chart. As for this example, the title wrote, "How many people in the world use English as their first language?" Then we can see a passage like this. The pie chart tells us the proportion of people in the world using English as their first language according to their nationality. In this introduction, two things are mentioned. The first thing is the type of graph it describes. The second thing is the purpose of the chart. This is an alternative expression of the title. 在描述图表的段落中，首先会提到两件事情。第一是该图表的类型，第二则是该图表的目的。目的的部分是图表标题的改写，作者通常会以自己的话说明该图表的目的。To describe the pie chart itself, you will see a passage like this. From the pie chart, it is clear that the majority of native English speakers come from the USA, accounting for nearly 2/3 of the population who uses English as their first language. 17% of native English speakers are British. Only a small minority comes from New Zealand. Here, you should learn some new words or phrases that are often used to describe the pie chart. The first one is, "It is clear that." We use this expression to tell the readers that what you're about to mention is an obvious fact based on your pie chart. Next, majority, 大部分. So, you can read the majority of something. The third one is a verb phrase. Account for, 占了多少数量等. The next one is fraction, 分数的念法. Here we say 2 out of 3 and it can be read like 2/3. Next, we say percent, 百分数, 17%, 17%. The last word is minority, 少数. Alright, the video is about to end. We learned what a pie chart looks like, its components, and an example passage to describe a pie chart. In the next videos, we will learn more about other types of graphs. Stay tuned. See you soon.